Can you repeat the question, sir? I would have to check on that. I'm not certain. And the question was, could you repeat that, please? That went a little fast for me. I leave the answer to our report. You're going to have to repeat that for me. Well, what I'm asking is if you can give me the citation, I can look at the citation and evaluate whether it is. I'm not going to discuss other matters. Well, I would direct you to the report and adopt what we have in the report with regard to that particular issue. Well, I would have to refer you to the report on that. I can't say I understand the statistic, and I believe it. I understand the statistic. Can you repeat the last part of that question? I direct you to the report for how that is characterized. I rely on the language of the report. I have on the screen.
Is that correct on the screen?
Can you repeat the question? And now that I have the language on the screen. And where are you reading from on that?
I'm reading from my question.
Then could you repeat it?
Okay.
This is one of those areas which I decline to discuss.
Okay, then let...
And would direct you to the report itself.
Okay. Well, I looked at the 182 pages of it.
Again, I send you the report for where that is stated. I refer you to the report for that. I'd have to pass on that. I rely on the report. Well, I'm not going to speculate. I'm not familiar with that. This is outside my purview. Well, this is, as I say, it's outside my purview, and it's being handled in the department by others. It's outside my purview.
Okay.
Outside my purview.
You're saying that would be
the matter
outside.
being handled by others at the Department of Justice. Yes.
And is it true that the impact, pardon?
Can you read the last question? Well, I refer you to the report. This is still outside my purview. I refer to the report on that episode. I'm sorry, Congressman, do you have a citation for the? Well, I'm going to ask you to rely on what we wrote about those incidents. Well, I would again refer you to the report and the way it is characterized in the report. I'm not going to get into that.
You and James Comey have been good friends, or were good friends for many years, correct?
We were business associates. We both started off in the Justice Department about the
You were
same
good
time.
friends. You can work together and not be friends, but you
We
and
were
Comey
friends.
were friends.
We were friends. I'm not
Justice.
going to get into that. Cannot remember. I direct you to what we have written in the report in terms of characterizing his feelings. I direct you again to the report.
Yeah.
That is directly from the report.
It is.
Whatever was said will appear in the report.
It is. It is.
I can't answer that question. That's what it says in the report, yes. And I stand behind the report. Not going to get into details. That's not within my purview. I'm not aware of that being done. I can't get into that. Well, I can't get into who wrote it. Can't get into that internal deliberation. I have no knowledge on either. Well, I can't get into it. Do not know. I'd refer you to the coverage of this in the report. I refer you to the report. I believe it is, but I refer you again to the report. I refer to the write-up of this in the report, and I send you back to the report. That is, as it's stated in the report. I refer you to the write-up of it in the report. I again refer you to the discussion that's found on page 115. I can't beyond what's in the report. So, as it's written in the report, yes. I can't get into internal deliberations with regard to. I can't get into the evidentiary.
Yes, you can, because you wrote about it. You gave us the answer.
Well, I can't get into it, and it's obvious, I think, that we can't get into charging decisions.
When the special counsel's office interviewed Mifsud, did he lie to you guys too?
Can't get into that.
Did you interview Mifsud?
Can't get into that.
Is Mifsud Western intelligence or
Can't get
Russian
into that.
intelligence?
Can't get into that.
A lot of things you can't get into.